Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great weekend. I had a question about markers, specifically white markers. So I'm going to do a little demo. Now, first I want to show that you don't need, there are a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of messages, and a lot of people can't always leave their bed or their couch or, you know, wherever they're comfortable at due to whether it's a flare-up or due to having complications or whatever reason. And so I've mentioned before, and I'm going to do a little demo on it now, but that you don't always need. Now, you can go out and buy Crayola watercolor palette. You know, you can buy the, you know, the water brushes, you know, where you put the water in and you have the, for your watercolors and all. They can tend to be quite expensive. So I've been trying to do like my little Halloween-y guys in markers due to the fact of, to show you guys that you don't always have to have paint. I love paint. I'm a paint freak, but I use markers and all too. And sometimes, you know, you want to create, but you can't. You know, I've been through this a million times, but you know, you can't pull out all the paint. You can't do all that. You don't want to. You know, you can't afford an expensive, like, I think it's Winsor Newton has a great beginner set I bought, and then it has like 2 little wells where you can put like water, and it has a little paintbrush and all. But when you're sitting in bed or on the couch, and if you have animals like I do that are jumping all over you, and the minute you sit down, you know, you can barely take a pee without them jumping on top of you because they just want to be with you. It's hard. Or if you're in pain, you know, you want to be, you know, you want to have everything kind of as easy as possible. And I always tell you guys to, like, go to the dollar store if you can, or I'm sure around your house, if you're like me, you have purses from like 15 years ago that you used, or little bags or stuff you get free. Even use, you can buy for $1 usually at the grocery store or the dollar store, the reusable grocery bags. Use a plastic bag, whatever you have, to make a little supply package that when you are sitting on the couch or in bed, that you can use, you know what I mean, for yourself. So as this week progresses, I'm going to show you how I make my own journals, so that you can make your own journals, whether it be with printer paper or, you know, watercolor paper or whatever you can afford and whatever you have at home. So you can make your own journal too. And it's not going to be professional, all that kind of thing. It's going to be Kelly's way of how I do it, how I use it when I can't function or move well, or if, you know what I mean. And believe me, I've been having a couple months of pure health. So as you can tell, I'm not being very extravagant on my videos. I actually just got a request to do a flower cane with a jelly roll middle, so I am going to do that because when you guys request things, I always try to do my best to do them for you. I have a lot of requests. So, okay, so I'm going to start here. This is going to show a few things of the emails I've gotten, and as the week goes on, I'm going to show a few other things that I've got requests for. Again, I can't go on the video doing what I'm doing without thanking all of you. I'm up to like 925 now subs. I keep growing and growing and growing. So, you know, I can't go on without thanking you guys so very much. You guys have left me the most beautiful comments and messages. And for those who, I've gotten emails for those, or comments from people that can't figure out like how to get to me on YouTube to leave me a message. And what I'm going to do is, in the subject of this video, like the about section, I'm going to leave my email address and my Facebook name. And you can friend me on Facebook. You can email me at my email address. Or you could email me on the YouTube. I don't exactly know. Oh gosh, excuse me, there goes my coffee. I don't exactly know like how to tell you, like, because everybody seems to have like a different YouTube kind of setup and whatnot. So, you know, so I'll leave like my email address, and you know, a lot of people email me there. My blog address, you know, I mean, so I'll leave you a couple places to email me, and please feel free to email me anytime about anything. If you have questions, if you want to see something, if you want to vent, whatever, I'm there. You guys rock. I'm having just such a wonderful time doing this. And I'm done, as you can tell, talking a mile a minute. So here we go. First of all, here's a stencil. As you can tell, it's well loved. It's just a plain stencil. This can be any stencil, homemade, one that you bought, whatever. Now, we know that you can use your stencil brush, and you can use pan pastels, you can use paints, you can use sprays, you can use whatever on here. Okay, well, I say this. Let's use markers. Now, this is the rose art. These are inexpensive. They're inexpensive as well as the Crayolas, which, you know, I use Crayola a lot. These are the rose art. And all I do is, especially when you're sitting and you can't do much, but you want to kind of, you know, play with your stencils a little bit. You know, all you do is just go in. And see, this is very therapeutic for me. Some people might find this tedious, but I guess it depends on what stencil you buy. And I'm doing this very quickly, so you know, this is a rose art. And again, go use your coupon. I'm sure at your dollar store you can find, these are all like water, you know, water based, but like Crayola or whatever. You can find different markers. This is a, let me put it back on schedule here. This is the Crayola Extreme Color, which I love. I'm going to go buy another package of these. I use them so much, the color is wearing out. And I just use a coupon. I'm a marker. If you saw the markers I have, oh my gosh. And I use them like crazy. Because sometimes I don't want to get all my paint out and do all that. Sometimes I love it. I know this is very fun just watching me kind of color. But I just want to show you a few different things. This is a Sharpie, which you can buy in a big package at the Michael's, AC Moore, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. You know, use your coupon. You get tons of colors, which I'll show you in a second. And let's say we want to get fancy with this. Let's get fancy and funky. They have a pink, which is, do they have names on here? This is a fine point. And you could tell I take them off with my teeth. Or a finer point. Whoop, dropping the lid, drop the lid. Have to pick it up with my toes. Because I bought 3 containers of the Sharpies of all colors. I bought the very, very fine that you write with. I bought regular Sharpies, and then, right? Is that? No, I guess they are fine point. I don't know. Where'd that lid go? Because the cats will end up playing with it, and then my stuff will dry. All right. Now I'm gonna show you one more. Come on. I just want to pick it up with my toes. Okay. And these are those delicious, which I'm going to say I'm not happy with Elmer's right now. I'm not happy at all. However, these are the replacement ones that they sent me in replacement of these that weren't what I wanted, that were all dried out and icky. They sent these in replacement of, so I'm waiting for the ones I bought for them to correct their mistake. But they did send these, and these are nice and good to hold with bad hands. And as you can see, I'm just going in, and they color very well. They have a lot of ink in them, and you get, these are nice. I mean, they're hard to store. I'm going to say that because they're big, but you do get 2 colors in each, you know, on each side, which is pretty cool. So, you know, okay, so I'm done with that. And then, of course, you know, like I said, you can go on, but those are what I use. I also use Pro Markers, which you can also buy at Michael's with your coupon. I think they come 8 in a pack. I love them. I need to get new sets. And they are alcohol-based, I believe. They have a twin tip. Don't take my word on the alcohol-based thing, though. I'm not real positive. If somebody knows for sure, just leave it down in the comments for me. But these are great. They're Pro Markers. They also have Aqua Markers, which are water-based markers. So you use them, and then they're like watercolor. You know what I mean? How awesome is that? I also love these. These can be expensive. I use coupons at Michael's for them. They're Faber-Castells, and they are permanent. This is called Green Olive. It's an artist pen. You can buy them in the one where all the markers and all are, and they're awesome. I use these a lot. I really need to get new ones. Push down. And I'm just showing you. I'm not being, again, perfect, and the color's running out of this one anyway. I use these like crazy. And I mean, here's a purple Sharpie. I mean, so you can get a lot of colors, and they're permanent. So remember, when we're drawing, when we're doing whatever, you know. Now, jeez, oh Pete, I swear to gosh today. This is a Copic, and this is blue. Comes double-ended. These are great. These are alcohol-based. These are. But again, so are your Sharpies, so you're not really... Are they nice? Yeah, they're nice. But they're expensive. And I bought these at a different time in my life when I could afford them. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. However, I don't love them anymore. They don't do anything more for me than these Sharpies do, or... what's the other marker I love? I know I have it here. I use it all the time. Not Pro Marker. Where are they? Where are they? Okay, wait. Let me stop and think. Those are the Aqua Markers, which I'll show you another time. These are great, which I haven't opened yet. These are, I got these on clearance at AC Moore for $2. They're called brush markers, and you see the colors. That's for something else I'm going to do, but I bought those, but darn it. Wait, okay. Pretend, I don't know why, but I'm trying to find my other things. Where are they? I hate when I do that. Crap. I don't like this. Where are they all? I know I have them somewhere. Just, I can't find them. I must have packed them. Oh my god. I swear I am not on drugs. I'm just confused. Which everybody who knows me knows that I'm confused. Okay, the other ones I love are not, apparently I don't know what I did with them. Which is not a normal. I'll show you these, but this isn't exactly what I wanted to show you. Crap. Okay, I don't know what I did with them. I must have used them and put them somewhere, and they're probably under my junk. They are the, are they upstairs? See, this is going to bother me now because I can't find them, and they're one of my favorite ones. You can get them in a pack, and they're like the colors. Oh, crap. Okay, I'll have to look up the name before I'm done to let you know. These are dry mark metallic brush things, and you can tell these are well loved. These are like in the section of Michael's or AC Moore where like the eraser, not the erasers. I mean, maybe where the erasers are, but I find these, you know, where all the pens and markers and whatnot are. And these are very inexpensive, and you get like 6 or 7 colors. Very well loved. They're metallic. Again, I'm doing this for, like I said, just to show. All right, and I'm so angry at myself. I can't think of the name of those. God darn. I hate that. What did I do with them, and what are they called? Anyway, look how good. Now look how good that stencil came out with markers. It's driving me nuts. See, that's the obsessive part of me. Because I know I have tons of them, and I don't know what I did with them. What did I do with them? Darn it. They're not there. Okay, that's it. I'm knocking everything over. I'll find a name. Okay, so you see, with these stencil, with markers, now you can use colored pencils, you can use crayons, you can use watercolor pencils, you can use whatever you want. And look how cool. I mean, this is really, and you did your stencil. So you don't have to sit in bed with your paints and all that and be, like upset, like you can't create, because look, we just created in, 10 minutes, and mostly it's me blabbing and whining because I can't find my, my one markers that I have somewhere that I put, good God, I really need to organize. I've been organizing and I've been doing really well, but anyway, so that's what we have with that. Now, my favorite markers are, and I suggest to everyone who loves to write on your paintings. Okay, let me just get there. Now I have another little demo here for you. I love Faber-Castell. I love them. I love them. I love them. I want to kiss them all over. This is called the Pitt Artist Pen Big Brush. And this is what it is. I destroy these because I use them so much. But this is what it is. So when you do your painting and you want to write a quote or sign or whatever, this gives a nice, look how nice that line is. Let me move in a little bit more. Okay. Look at that line. Awesome. Okay. Now, it comes in, well, let's do this first. It comes in, you can get a pack. I think you get fine, medium, and brush. And there might even be a more fine one. And an S. S is it. I think it's S and it's small. These come in an extra small. These come in a package. You can buy a package of 5 of these different sizes. And they come in different colors. Browns, like if you want to use in coloring or doing face or whatever. I have a bunch. I have tons of these in different colors. Ranging from black, gray, browns, different colors, and all that kind of thing. I love these. These are things I recommend. I recommend taking your coupon and going and start buying. They have them for Manga, M-A-N-G-A, and they come in colors. I have all those. I have everything that this company makes because I love them that much, and they're permanent. So this is a medium, and can you see the little tippy tip? Let's see. Like I said, these are about worn out, but you can see it's a very fine. It's a great, to trace. I use it all the time, but I need a new one. This is the bold, and that's the line you get with that. So you can see the difference between the thick and the thin. But again, like I said, these are great if you want to write words, whatever. I use these things down to there's nothing left and I'm like wetting them because I love them so much. Now, as well as those, and these are Faber-Castell, different colors. This is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. This is silver, 251 is the number on it, and it's a 1.5. And these come in individual, and it's a 1.5 that I got. It's like a brush tip. I don't know if you can see that I use the crap out of that too. And this is that's the thickness of the line, and it is awesome. And it's a metallic. They have them in gold and other colors, but it's one of my favorite things. Then they have la 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 la, and this is for writing on top of, which we all have when we do paintings or in our art journal, and we want to write over, things. This is to show my girl Cynthia McCoy the white marker. This is a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen White 101, and that's the number. And this is where the colored pencils and the markers and all are in Michael's. Use a coupon. And this writes over things. So you can see it writes over black. Now, I find the best thing to use, and then you want to clean your tip off, whatever you're using. So if we're going to write on that red, I should probably show you. If we're going to like write on the red or separate, you see how it makes the nice white on the green. You know, always clean your tip off so it doesn't stain it. I find the best way, which I love that, but these are jelly rolls. This is white. These are like $1.69. That's what it looks like. And I like these. See how nice it writes? I'll hold it up to the camera. But I'm going to do it in here and then show you. And then I'll do it in here too. I love my jelly rolls. I think they're the best to use over paint. But you see the squiggles? You see the lines on here? That's the white jelly roll on the red. And you know those are markers. And they also come in all kinds of different colors, but it also comes in black. Same thing. I think they're like $1.69, Michael's. And I love these. They just write over beautifully. So that's another alternative. And one of my last favorite things that I love to use when I do eyes and stuff like that, it is a Pigma Graphic 1 archival ink, which is what you want. It is from Sakura. These come in those, this is a 1.0 line width. These come in, when you go by the Tim Holtz and all that kind of stuff, it's like the aisle over. They come in like these things where you pick the pens from. Do you know what I mean? Kind of where the jelly rolls and all are. And this is what this is. And I like to trace like when I do eyes and whatnot, you know, just so I get a basic, because sometimes I don't like to do black. But, I mean, they're beautiful. It makes, you know, they have different colors, and I like having brown around. So those are great markers. So that is that as far as that goes. Again, like I said, using your stencils with markers, crayons, color pencils, whatever you have is not a problem. When you have to sit and you can't really move and you want a limited supplies, I think that's a really great way to go. These, like I said, these are all demos of different ones. These are some of my favorite permanent markers because once these dry, you can then go over them with paint. So if you draw a picture, and I always hit the heat gun with it because what happens is if I would go over this right now, even though it's permanent and it doesn't smear, I find that because it does sink into paper, it still has to dry as it sinks into paper. I put the heat gun on it for a few minutes or your hair dryer to really make sure it's dry and then paint over it. Because if you notice in some of my videos that I've done drawing those little guys, I don't wait. And once I draw like design in, and then I go over it, it'll smear sometimes because it's not fully dry. And I didn't use my heat gun to dry it all the way. So that's a little tip to tell you so you don't think that you're doing something wrong. Also, they have these calligraphy. These are from Marvy Deco Color. And they're paint pens. And these are great to write over. These are about going too. They come in all kinds of different colors that you can use to write over your paints. Like I said, I need to get new ones of these. They have those. And they also have, which I don't know if you guys know, Sharpie makes calligraphy pens. And they're markers. And it's called Calligraphy, a calligraphic pen by Sharpie. And they come in all the colors where you can write. Let's see if I can make sure I'm on camera. So I'm good for that. And you get the tip, which I love those too because they come in all kinds of different colors. And again, as you can see, it's a flat marker. So those are some things, some questions I got. This can also write over your marker stuff, you know, when you're doing your stencils and stuff like that. So those are some ideas. Those are some things that I have and some ideas that I wanted to show you. Again, you don't have to use paint. You can use crayons, markers, color pencils, whatever you have with your stencils. I know it gets hard when you're stuck in bed and you can't, you know, really fully have your full stuff there, or you can't afford to go out and buy everything that you want. So, you know, use your coupons wisely, and these are a few things, and see what you like and where you get your best, like I said, these colors of the Sharpies, you know, you get tons of them. I mean, these are just a few that I pulled out. And there's also something called a Bic Market. These are ultra fine points, permanent markers. They're also, they're cheaper than Sharpies. They're just as good as Sharpies. They're also permanent and alcohol. And this is the thinner tip. And let me show you. So you can get those too. You know, so check out the prices of what you can find. You can find them, these everywhere. Bic Markets. And they come in tons of colors. And I got the ultra fine point and I got the fine point. So I got both the thin and then the regular fine point, which is the regular, you know, Sharpie one. But these are called Bic Markets. And this is Rambunctious Red. And they come in a package just like Sharpies. And see which ones are cheaper. Use your coupon and you have a great coloring set. So that is that for today. Don't forget to check out the contest for the Skull Mixed Media giveaway, which will be announced on Friday. So check out that video. Leave your response. And I'm also doing on mixedmediamamas.wordpress.com. I'm starting to feature artists. So if you want to be featured, head over to mixedmediamamas.wordpress.com, and I'll put the link below, and send in your name and what you can do, whatever kind of art you do, whether it's clay, painting, sewing, quilting, and I'm going to feature you. You get a week to be featured. And I already have quite a few people who have emailed me. So I'm going to start that, and I will put all the information down below. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm going to be having a giveaway for my 900 viewers, which I'm going to announce this week of what the prize is. Plus, I'm already up to like 925 or something like that already. And then we have our skull paints and giveaway. And then I'm going to have another giveaway. I have a bunch of stuff sitting here that I'm going to give away. And so, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Sub if you're not subbed. Share if you feel, you know, the want to share. And thank you all so much who are subbed to me, you guys. I love waking up to all the messages and the new subs. I love it. I'm almost at 1,000. And I'm so excited. So I hope you all have a blessed day. Be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I hope this helps you guys. I get a lot of questions about this, and I hope this helps you, you know, be able to be creative even on your days that you're not doing that well, but you want to be able to create. So have a great day, and I will see you again. Bye, guys. Thank you so very much.